Okay, so we are wind protected, and here, if you go any further, you start to be able to go into the cave. So if you put a fire here-ish, not with that. Let's do sticks, sure. So if I put a fire here, I can't believe I have fishing tackle. Not only do I have cured gut at this stage in the game, but I have fishing tackle. So if I put a fire...
Well, that didn't work.
It sure didn't. I mean, I got extra cattails. I don't know if I have all the matches, but I've got extra cattails. Now, I've lived in...
Come on.
In Forlorn Muskeg for weeks. So now that I'm basically set up, let's just stop bleeding condition here for a minute. Yeah, now that I'm set up to forge, I can stay in Mystery Lake. What is this place again? Forlorn Muskeg. I can stay here for quite some time. So we're good that way. Now, food-wise, I have all the cattails. I wish I could port like 50 of these over to my other character right now, the dead man. Oh, be great. A little help there. Alright, well, I should be getting a well-fed bonus soon. Shortly. Now let's sleep for another hour. There it is. Yay, the well-fed bonus. Okay. So, don't need the water. But, might as well have the water. And I have 2 cooking pots. So, might as well have all the water. Let's crash for 2 hours. Yep, hell yep. Alright. Got one of them. Pick that up. Let's go for a little walk. This thing won't be going out anytime soon. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to run into a moose down here. Otherwise, Great Bear Island has had a population explosion of moose. And those moose, males especially, would not be that comfortable living in such close proximity. They're a little fightier than that. They might come after you. But they definitely would come after each other. Well, I guess we gotta start collecting feathers too, don't we? Can't just be handing them all out. So we're gonna be looking for birch bark and feathers and sticks. You know, the usual. Oh yeah. My cat's really into when I play video games, I think. I think it's because I'm a captive audience. He's like, well, if you're talking to nobody, you must be talking to me. Because I don't think this particular animal understands what a microphone is. So, as far as he's concerned, I'm just sitting here making a lot of unnecessary mouth noise for no reason. I could be petting him, is basically what he's saying. So, one second here. Okay. It is kind of comforting to see my fire through the trees there off in the distance. Nope, another piece of birch. Ooh, yet another sapling. I'm doing okay in the world of saplings. I have many, many saplings.
Too much stuff to carry.
A lot of stuff to carry too, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Shouldn't have thrown that away. Oh. How can I not? We're gonna get a little cold for this. But there's 2 kilograms of deer meat here. Now I don't think I've been away from my fire for 2 hours. But what I think and what's actually happening is not necessarily always the same thing. We'll be able to tell soon enough. Here we are. See, reflecting off the rocks and the snow. Aw, buddy, don't get up there, please. Talking to my cat, not anyone in particular. So yes, this is the outdoorsman. He likes hanging out up here. Now I can't see half of my screen. That's okay, I suppose. Right? Okay, I need to see that over there. Buddy, you're gonna have to get down. Whoa, okay, alright. Okay. I know. Not fun. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, add fuel. Alright. Very graceful he is. Aren't you, buddy? No? No. You know, it's nice. You know, he wants to be involved. Okay, so I can sleep. Not with that there. I can sleep here, I believe, for an hour. Oh no, come on, man! You got it. Come on, down you go. All right, shouldn't burn that food. Shouldn't run out of fire. Shouldn't burn the food. Huh? An aurora. Speaking of auroras, I can't believe loons went down that elevator shaft. That is nuts. Just nuts. Very impressive. I didn't even know it did that. Didn't know that they would even leave that in there. I thought they would just have it turned off, you know? I mean, if they can turn off birch bark tea. They can turn off birch bark tea, then they can turn off an elevator. That's not on most of the time, so. Yeah, so there we have it, guys. Beautiful aurora. Nice and strong colors. Nothing wishy-washy about that. Alright, let's throw on another piece of coal. It's one thing I found about Outerloper is unless you're really in a nice cave or a nice situation with a good setup, it's difficult to get condition back. And actually it shouldn't be, because I can make some birch bark right now. And we can snag back a little bit more condition next time we wake up. So here, let's sleep for an hour now. That gets them a little thirstier, a little hungrier. It kind of makes the birch bark tea not feel like such a waste, you know? But yeah, I would not want to... 3 days, 7 hours, and 43 minutes, and I have cured gut on me, right? So, birch bark, let's do it. There we go, we're warming up, and we're warming up, and we're gonna get back a bunch of condition on that tea. Yeah. Alright, buddy. Seriously, you can't keep coming up here. I know you really want to... You've got a spot. This fella's got a spot where he wants to lay down, but that involves him laying on my mouse and etc. Blocking off about a third of the screen with his giant unsee-through body. Alright, let me have a quick sleep here. Shouldn't hurt anything. Slack on that mouse cord. Ah, we'll throw a piece of coal on there just for fun. Oh, or we'll take a torch instead. That's what I think of that. Okay, add fuel. Coal. There we go, add fuel. Let's do it twice. And take a torch. I don't have a lot of torches. Ugh. It's kind of neat because I've got to look around an animal every time I want to see what kind of condition of torch I have. Yeah, how about you, yeah, do the kitty thing and walk around and explore stuff and sniff things like you do. Or go wrestle with your buddy. He's the oldest. He doesn't like to wrestle. Doesn't think that's fun. Okay. We'll do another birch bark. Why not? Drink it nice and warm. Sleep for another hour. This is kind of scary, but... if you drink a birch bark and sleep for an hour, there's like 6% condition back every time. I think it's kind of diminishing. And yeah, your colors will start to wash out. It kind of looks... the light levels fade on these things. Alright, let's... cedar is just heavy. And there's a lot of sticks. So we're going to do that and then sleep for 2. Totally going to gamble here. But I'm pretty sure that at no time will that fire go out. From wind. So it'll go out in time, you betcha. Oh, we get a nice threatening blizzard kind of coming in here. Let's throw a stick on there. And sleep for 1 more hour. And then we'll be off. The fire bonus should leave me enough time to do this. Right. Okay. So. Oh, no. Well. Actually, let's throw a stick on. Cook up some mushrooms for the relight that. Drink the warming tea. And get out of here. I just need to remember that I've got that, I've got this, all the pelts are up here. I'm not wandering around with meat on me, am I? Alright, might as well eat a cattail while I'm looking at it. The stock, why not? So how am I for weight? I am carrying a heavy hammer. It's not a dream? Okay, and I have a healthy whetstone collection. Very healthy. Also have a very healthy cattail stock collection. Very good. Actually, wasn't I complaining about the amount of tinder I had? 32 of them? Yeah, we can drop all. And, there we go, much better. Ugh. I don't think I have good torches. Now, sometimes there's a wolf up here. Sometimes there's a deer up here. Sometimes there's a deer and a wolf up here, which turns pretty quickly into a wolf eating a deer. Sometimes nobody's up here. Usually there's some birch saplings. So if you're having trouble finding birch saplings, this is a good place for them. So there they are off on that hill over there. I think there's a wolf over there. I don't know. Can't tell. Is he over there? Oh, okay. Obviously, he's that wolf is busy doing other things. So cloth is kind of a crunch. It's not as bad as it used to be. Or outdoor things.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, that, of course it'll come in handy. It's a piece of cloth. That is also beyond handy. That is. All right, let's try on our new shirt. Boom, and our new hat accessory thing. All right, let's collect some feathers and distribute a feather. Oh, he's a poor fella here. Well, he's around. I think what they're trying to say is these kind of places attract people who then, once they get here and find out there's really nothing, that's where they die. So, it's sad. You gotta remember I'm on Outerloper. Ooh, a can opener. That's a happy find. Whew, just caught that. Just caught that. And sometimes I guess there's a maple up here if you're having trouble finding a maple. So sometimes this area is just bountiful. Apparently, I did not realize how bountiful it really was. Okay, so on your lower levels, you're going to find extra food items. On this level, you're going to find lunch, looks like. Because we'll just do this. And we're close enough to the cave that I can toss the 2 gut into there, so we'll do it that way. We'll do it that way. And that way. Sure. No. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Ready to rock.
That should help warm things up.
It should. Okay, scooch down here before this thing starts to thaw and slow down. I'm gonna harvest all of that and cook it. We need to get scoop some better torches anyhow. And I want to wait till this fog kind of lets off before I get too serious about much. 57.25, you can catch a gut in 30. Back, drop you, eat you, venison. Didn't even look at the condition. Water, liter, sure. Cook, yes. Add fuel, a couple of sticks, why not? Half hour or close enough to half an hour to get this other gut. Good, good. We're going to drop that. All the lunch. And now you should be good for ripping this off by hand. Campfire, add fuel, fur. Absolutely. That's a good long burn, that is. Why did I just throw this heavy, ungangly piece of fur in there? Well, so that we can get some torches. Anything worse than that, and I'm tossing it. It doesn't. It's like slightly better, but I want us to be able to be a little bit picky on these torches. There we go. Because it's nothing worse than realizing your next torch is worse than the torch that's about to go out. There we go. Getting a couple of decent ones. It's hard to see with this glare off the snow. Exactly what you're getting. No, you don't want that one. I suppose. And then whatever the fire wants to give us on this one. Okay, there we go. That's a good one. Pick that up. Okay, so grab these guts. Ugh. Smelly in the fog. Okay, well, they do kind of beeline it to you, so let's leave those guts there, right?
Something's got to go.
Oof, I'm sorry, my friend, but you are picking up things. If you wonder about my dealings with wolves, it's because I'm so comfortable around them, because I know that wolves do not typically attack people. It even says so at the beginning of the game to kind of reassure you that wolves do not typically attack people. If you want to occupy a good half hour of your day, go on Fatal Wolf Attacks on Wikipedia. Terrifying stuff. Because they like set you up. Wolves aren't like A bear's like, hey, I ran into a person, so I ate him. Wolves are more like, okay. As far as I've been able to tell, as far as I can tell, he leaves the house every day at around this time and goes for a jog. I think now would be a great time to see if he's about so we can eat him. Or they take the garbage out every Wednesday night. Maybe they'll send one of the smaller ones. I don't like this. Alright guys, we're going to give up on this fire. Well, we don't want to give up on the fire quite yet. There could be tremendous amounts of fun waiting in this cave that we need to see, right? Look at all this coal. And this rope. Oh.
I need to drop something.
No. I was figuring you were probably going to say something like, why are you making me carry all this stuff? Or, do you want to carry the rope, buddy? Or something like that, right? Okay. Indeed. Get rid of that torch. It is yucky or something. Now maybe there'll be the lantern kicking around in this zone somewhere. I shouldn't run so much. It's a backpack. Wonder what's in the backpack. It was an empty backpack. Surrounded by coal. I guess it's a place to store your coal if you like. If you're on an outerloper run. See if this deer fell in here. He did. He did. So let's pick up some sticks and get another tick on fire starting. See, yeah, it's all where you're starting the fire. Can't start them in mines, apparently. But you can start them in caves. I did not... They snuck that one in there. Moons is right, totally. They snuck that one past us. Cool, back. We'll throw one on there just for fun. Put that out. Holster it. Ravaged. Ravaged, I tell ya. Alright, let's harvest that off. So I got a bunch of stuff downstairs and a bunch of stuff upstairs. So that's next. And he's well fed. 24, 8. Okay. I could have done it. 15. Right. Okay. Next gut. So that's 4 more guts I've added to the collection without really hassling myself at all. So I'm pretty happy with that. And it's important to try to get these, I guess, hides and such curing as quick as you can. Just that, like, you know, the cloth, it's not as bad, but at the same time, there is a crunch, right? Like, a little bit of a time crunch on that cloth, right? Because you can't quite. Still got a bloody rope, and that's why I'm moving like molasses. Nice, there's coal down there still. You can see it just hanging out. So we got that deer taken care of, though. See, I'm wondering about stuff like they'll throw in an avalanche, and then that'll be a new transition zone to somewhere else, or further the cave along. We're sloshing away here, and we're missing the warm part of the day. So here's where our other stuff is. Wait, what do I weigh again? A little heavy. A little heavy. It's a lot of water. Let's drop a liter up here for us later. Let's drop 2. We're gonna leave the meat behind here because I'm not trucking across Forlorn muskeg. No. There's the button I'm looking for. Okay. Alright, we're gonna give up on this fire though. It was a good one. Lasted a long time. But regardless of how windy and awful it is, look at how warm it is. Like, it feels like, what, -3? -7. So out of the wind chill, ooh, ooh. Look at, guys. That is my matchup for my birch bark right now. I don't need the stuff off him, but I'm going to take a quick scan to see if there's any feathers. Okay, get around on this. Now let's see. There's the snow shelter. Wonderful news. Oh, still 2 encumbered. Alright, so if I was me, I would drop a book about stuff like that, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Instantly, though, I'm exhausted. It's fine. What time do we have here? Just be careful I don't hit the jump off the rope button. The only thing I don't like about this snow shelter, other than it's a snow shelter, is this is a pretty wolf-prone area. You're gonna run into wolves.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Huh. Usually there's also a piece of clothing here. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is nice. Listen to that wind just drop off. Either that or he's dead. Beautiful. Well rested and ready to walk across Forlorn muskeg. Not well rested, but we can pretend. All right. So since we'll be taking a couple of walks back and forth from our storage to our place where we're... By the way, I'm setting up in Forlorn muskeg for a couple of weeks as I dry out my stuff and craft my items. We can have a forge run done on day 5 on an outerloper, which is extraordinary as far as I'm concerned. I don't usually do this well. What do we got in here? Ooh, a book about fire starting. It's important that I learn about fire starting. It's gonna save my life. Alright, well, since we'll just be going back and forth, let's get these cattails. But then we'll leave the ones directly beside the blind there for later. We just have a little bit of a jaunt up and over these tracks, and we're pretty much there. So yeah, we'll leave that little cluster. Probably leave most of the cattails on the way. I have a bunch of coal. There's a bunch of coal there. He's gonna look forward to a nice relaxing evening at the
I feel so tired.
At the Spence's there. It's probably because you have, yes, my friend, you have over 80 pounds in your backpack, and you're walking through snow. Even if it was only 3 to 4 inches of snow, that's draining on a person, regardless of what you've got on your backpack. Better get out my rock. That's my only weapon? Oh man, how am I still alive? I don't know what I expected him to pull out of his pocket there, but it certainly wasn't a rock. I wasn't like, ooh yeah, we've got a rock now, like. Now, before I actually start to forge, we need to check all the outbuildings. I don't know what you can do. I don't think you can cross there without getting a soaker. Maybe here, but I just ran all the way around, like, pretty dumbly. Which, I believed I was safe by doing that. I believe I would have been safe there too. Saved myself a couple of steps on the old step counter. What we got here? No coffee, eh? Oh, if you see a bear like that, you see him, he's just kind of off on the left side. He's kind of hidden by the hill now, but if you see a bear, you don't get your bedroll out. Don't do that. Because he wakes you up. I don't know if he does it if you crouch, but he did it to me the one time. That was enough for me. This is where he lives. This is the bear's apartment. He has bones of other animals here. I have rocks for my weapons, so... Oh... I have rocks. And he is an Aurora bear now. So he'll see me from pretty far out. Really? Really?
Never felt so cold in my life.
Well, of course not. You just fell through the bloody water. Oh, come on now. I was pretty sure you could cross over here. Yeah, he turned around.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
That's what I was just telling people. You won't wake up again if you lay down right here. Okay, looks like he's turned back around. Okay, so, alright, we're gonna break out the old torch instead. I don't see anybody. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be cautious, right? Yeah, I came in a little far on the weak ice side to make it without falling through the ice. But I can kind of see where I want to be, so that's nice. You know, it's just straight ahead there. Just keep walking. One foot in front of the other. And there's a wolf in front of me as well. So, we're going to go this way and kind of hook around them. Oh gosh. They are unstable during an aurora, to say the least. It's like he sees me but doesn't. So I don't enjoy this. Actually, this is not a... I'm not over here smiling right now. I'm actually fairly terrified. Hey, look, a lantern. I told you we'd find a lantern here, right? Right? Well, we don't need any coal right now. You should work on gathering any spare bits of scrap, I see. Oh, that was bad. Well, there goes a match. Good thing we're getting 12 up here. I don't think they're going to let me pass, get across this lawn without hassling me. I do have an emergency stim if push comes to shove, but I don't think it'll get that bad. I'm still out of sight as far as they're concerned. I like to go up there and then do some funky fence stuff. Get through the fence, kind of, it'll slow them down. But I think I want to stay out of sight for as long as possible. So if I keep this ridge between me and them for a little bit, that'll stop some participation. Because I don't think they're as afraid of the torch during an aurora as they are, you know, on a regular day. Well, this is nice. We're home for... This is our 24-hour home at the very least. Lots of barking going on right there. Nope, 1 second. Alright, right back and back into it. This is nice, this is nice. For the length of time. Okay, so let's sleep for an hour. Wait. Check out our clothing. It's freezing. Is it thawing? Air temperature is 40. Clothing, 32, 26. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because it's dangerous.
Might have to drop some gear.
Just take that off, and then you don't end up with any frostbite risk. We're nicely crouched up beside this hot, hot fire, so... Alright. Anyway, wet. It's always better than frozen. Because I guess I've worn the frozen clothing before, and it did not go well for me. I ended up with frostbite, so... Let's sleep for 1 more hour as we warm up and hang out with Spence's. Let our clothing dry off. Because I do want to eat and have an actual good sleep. So. What do we got? An empty locker. Ooh, scrap metal. Always valuable. Always valuable. Work gloves. Work gloves are good. Work gloves are good. I like them. Work boots. Darn good.
The pack is getting kind of heavy.
Love matches. And, hey, lantern fuel. For me and my fancy new lantern I just got. You shouldn't have. Alright. Wood. Container. And some dog food. Banged up. And rusty. Rusty dog food and banged up dog food. I thought I saw somebody catch the safe once through that crack.
Sapping my energy.
Okay, now we can relax a little bit here. I think we can go upstairs. Now let's put some more. What do we got? Furnace time. Let's add some more time. Yes, let's put that on for sure. 'Cause we'll have a decent sleep tonight. Which is rare in Outerloper, right? So... Alright, a good time was had by all. Okay, so... Feels like 49 up here. Wonderful. Can't get frostbite in those conditions. Well, let's eat... It's got to be something good and not poisonous. So we'll eat a couple of those. I'm going to trust this chocolate bar. Good stuff. All right. Let's sleep for 8 or... Well, wait, whoa. Well, let's just sleep for 2. That sounds kind of goofy, but just in case my clothes decide to turn around and freeze on me here. Okay, no, we're good. We're safe. Okay. And you are making that squirrel angry, I'll tell you that. Okay, now it's time for the 8-hour sleep with our herbal tea. Perfect. Okay, so that should get him nice and a lot of conditioned back. That scared the living daylights out of me. The running wolf in the blizzard. That's whew, that's spooky. Okay, so what do we have for time here now? We have 2 hours. not really good conditions out here. So let's see here. We've got 4 pieces of scrap metal. I have... Well, let's get back into this... Antibiotics are always nice. Let's have ourselves some water. I got plenty of that. I mean, we're fairly healthy right now. I'd hate to lose my well-fed bonus or my just general condition. So let's break this down and get this safe done. All right, 23 it looks like. So we'll stop in there. So 20. Ooh, 23, and then 3, and then let's see. Come on, see if we can nail this on the first try, right? Got some, I think, nicer weather coming in too. Well, maybe not. I saw some snow falling. Yeah, well, now it doesn't matter. We see what's in here.
Could end up being useful.
Cash and some beans. Christmas has come early, folks. Cash and beans. What we got here? 1 hour. Well, I happen to have some reclaim. So that gives me my...
All I could think about is food.
Just don't get sick, my friend. Please just don't get sick. Alright, we got a lot riding on this. Good man. He's hungry. All he can think about is food. At the same time, is it dog food that he's thinking about? Like, do you think it's dog food? Like, probably not. Alright. What else are we dropping here? Well, we might need that. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's not take these books. We're just going out for a little walk here. No big deal. We want to go out and we want to see if we can get any scrap metal from over here. There's also some birch bark over here, but we might get wolf bark too. Really? It's got to be buried in this grass? Pain. Bark. Alright. Oh well. We got some room. And since I am relying on fire to keep me comfortable, always happy to see it. There's a deer over there. Oh, that just drives me nuts. One piece of birch bark, okay? Huh. Yeah, I guess I'll save it for later. So we do have a lunch deer out here. Oh, that could have been painful. Sometimes the lunch deer is more over this way. Oh, we get another lunch deer up there. We could take advantage of it. Whoa, what are you doing over here? Besides delivering me a full and tasty deer. Oh. Well, I mean, I'll take it. It's not like he won against the deer or anything like that, but it's not me getting mauled. You guys, see, deer, they also know how to take wolves for a walk. Alright, well, that was fun. I hope that deer makes it out of there, you know? I hope he gets away. As they fade off into the distance. Okay, because yeah, sometimes there's a... Every piece of metal I find at this point is another arrowhead. 2 arrowheads. Too heavy. Which I will desperately need. Got a fire going back at home, right? We'll grab the far out deer, and then we'll get out of here. And then I gotta call this one an episode, guys. I've been recording this one for a long time. This is a very long episode. I think that wolf is very unhappily walking back over here. Probably because he's like, wait, somebody's eating deer and it's not me. What is going on over here? Yep, he's coming towards the smell. He can smell it. Oh, poor animal, you know? He's just trying to get by. And here I am, eating all his food. Sending him on wild calorie-burning goose chases. Poor fella. Alright, let's head on back. Hopefully my awesome fire is still going. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go here. There we go. All right, we'll let her go here. So, I'll grab that right now. I want it to burn. I'll eat it. I'm going to do up some foraging real quick. So thanks for watching, guys. Till next time. Keep surviving. I've only got the 9 pieces of scrap, so that means I can only make 2 arrows. So we're gonna have to fix that. But it won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. I know you're like, what are you gonna do, Turkey? Well, you get 2 out of this guy. You get 1 out of this guy. Takes forever, but you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can have a half or a dozen arrow shafts made up here. No problem. And we've got the fire time to do it. So we'll see in a bit. I'm going to get him 1 more hour of sleep, and then we'll do some forging off camera. And next time you come back, I'll have a hatchet and some arrowheads. So see you next time, guys. All right.